Hi boys and girls, today we are beginning Unit 1, Week 2 of our grammar practice. Today we're going to be talking about what makes up a complete sentence, and in particular the subject and the verb. So first you need to know that every sentence is made up of two parts. The subject names the person or thing the sentence is about. In other words, that would be the noun. Person, place, thing, or idea. It's usually one word when we're talking about the simple subject, which is the main noun or pronoun. Okay. The complete subject includes all the other words that identify the noun. Or in other words, the other words including the main noun that also tell more about the subject. Okay. We'll take a look at some examples in just a minute. Another part of a complete sentence is the predicate. The predicate is also known as the verb, boys and girls, and it tells what the subject is or does. The simple predicate is the main verb, or the verb phrase. So known as the verb, it could be an action word like walk, run. It could be a mind verb like or want or think. We also have these verbs called being verbs, such as is or has. The complete predicate includes all the words that tell what the subject of the sentence does. And usually the complete predicate is the verb plus all the other words that come after it. Okay? Today we're going to focus in on subjects. I'm going to look at some examples here and highlight the subjects for you. It says identify the simple subjects. We're just doing the subjects. So, Felicia explored. What is the noun, the person, place, or thing that this sentence is about? It would be Felicia. And Felicia explored. Han studied, a person. Dr. Smith, also another person. We organized is our main subject. Okay. In these sentences, a little bit more complex sentences, let's find the subjects again. The desert creatures find water in interesting places. I always like to find the verb first before I find the subject, because it really helps me key in on who the real subject is. So the verb in this sentence is find. Who or what finds? The creatures do. So creatures are things, nouns, not their subject. The verb or the predicate in number 2, the wildlife guide. The wildlife guide told us about animals. First I want to find the verb, which was told, and then my subject, who or what told, the guide did. Now the complete subject will be the wildlife guide. Up here in number 1 it would be the desert creatures for the complete subject. Our teacher spent the summer studying animals. So let's find the verb first, which would be spent. Who or what spent? The teacher did is the simple subject. And our teacher would be the complete subject. So boys and girls, your job today is to complete grammar page 7. Your job is the following. Let's take a look at the directions. Turn these sentence fragments into complete sentences by adding a subject. Just adding a subject, they'll already have a verb in there. Then, yes, you need to rewrite each sentence on the line. Okay, let's do number 1 together so you can see an example. So number 1 says, are very dry. Oops, hang on a second here. Text. Well, what is very dry? We have to add the subject. Given our theme this week is about deserts, I think a good subject in this sentence would be deserts are very dry. We don't have to worry about punctuation or anything like that. In this case, it's already there for us. Let's do number 2 together as well. Blank lived for 200 years. What could live for 200 years? Really, you could put any subject that would make sense. I'm going to say maybe it's cacti. Cactus. There's an exclamation point there. Okay. Your job is to finish page 7.